Hello, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video. And today I'm bringing you guys some Black Ops 3 gameplay, starting off with the Pharaoh, but I'm eventually going to switch to the Gorgon and go on a really long, nice kill streak for you guys. And you guys will see at the end if we win or not for the gameplay. So hopefully you guys will sit back and enjoy a really good gameplay, probably one of the best gameplays I've ever had in Black Ops 3 so far. And what I want to talk about with you guys is Dark Matter Camo. Like, for example, like in this gameplay I'm using the Gorgon. Normally I wouldn't run with the Gorgon. I might be using the Assault Rifle on this map. I might be using submachine gun on this map or something, or a different light machine gun. But I normally wouldn't use the Gorgon on this map. And the reason for that being is because I want to use Dark Matter. I want Dark Matter Camo. And to get Dark Matter Camo, I have to use this weapon. This weapon, I'm just give you guys, I'm just going to tell you this right now in case you haven't noticed. You need 100 headshots to get... You have to get 100 headshots with all the LMGs, right? Each LMG need 100 headshots. So with the Gorgon, of course, you need 100 headshots to move on to the other challenges to get this gun gold. Getting headshots with the Gorgon, guys, is so hard because this gun shoots so slowly, and it's only a 2-shot kill. One of those shots has to be in the head. It is ridiculously hard to get a headshot with this gun, and oh my gosh, it's painful. Honestly, it's just so hard to get headshots with this gun. But the point is, what I want to talk with you guys is why Dark Matter Camo and why it's a good thing it's in the Call of Duty game, like, and why it should continue to be in the future Call of Duty games, because Dark Matter Camo has completely changed the game for everyone. It's totally complete. It changed everything about Call of Duty. Not necessarily everything, it's just changed us as a players. And the reason for that being is because you see everyone running around with Dark Matter Camo. Like, I guarantee it. Don't tell me you haven't been in the lobby where someone isn't using Dark Matter Camo. Well, we all probably have, especially at the beginning of the game. But you see more and more people running around with Dark Matter Camo, and it's just it's crazy because Dark Matter Camo, I think everyone wants it. Everyone is going for Dark Matter Camo, including myself. And to get Dark Matter Camo, in case you guys don't even know this, you have to get gold camo on every single weapon. Your combat knife, your rocket launchers, your assault rifles, everything must be gold. You have to get gold camo for everything, and then you unlock Dark Matter Camo, which to me personally is awesome. This is the best addition I think Treyarch has ever made to their Call of Duty games, because back in Black Ops 2, Diamond Camo was first introduced back in Black Ops 2, and to get Diamond Camo is the exact same way you get Diamond Camo in Black Ops 3, where you have to get gold guns and all the same type of class. So if you get all golden SMGs, you get diamond camo for all the SMGs. That's how it works. And so with Dark Matter, if you get gold for every single weapon, you get Dark Matter Camo, which I think is awesome. And the reason why people are going for Dark Matter Camo is probably the way it looks. It's not your standard camo where it's like a pattern and it just sits there, right? It's not like a camo that just sits there. Dark Matter is an animation camo where it just moves around and it's bright and dark in some areas, and it just looks really cool, right? I think we can all admit Dark Matter Camo looks really sick. And I think everyone wants Dark Matter Camo and everyone's going for it. You see people, I've never seen a Call of Duty game where everyone's running around with a knife. Like, I have not been meleeed so many more times in a Call of Duty game than Black Ops 3, and in Black Ops 3 they took away panic knifing, which makes a huge difference there, right? Like, it's crazy for me to say that I've been knifed more times in Black Ops 3 than any other previous Call of Duty game when panic knifing isn't even in the game, and it's crazy, right? But of course the combat knife is its own weapon now, but still, like, everyone's going for Dark Matter Camo, and I think it's great. And the reason why I think this is great is because it adds more variety to the game. It makes people want to play the game more, and you get to experience every single weapon. And once you get Dark Matter Camo, you know how every single weapon performs, and you know what the best class is for that weapon, what fits you for this weapon, right? That's the great thing about Dark Matter Camo, is that you get to experience every single weapon, and you get to put whatever attachments, unless the combat knife, you can't get crap for a combat knife, but it's just awesome. I just think this is really cool. I think Dark Matter Camo has totally changed the Call of Duty community, because I don't know, I think it's very amazing how cool, not just how cool it looks, but just how cool you earn it, because, I don't know, and I think this is a pretty good reason here, is one of the reasons I think people are going for Dark Matter Camo is because everyone kind of realizes that there isn't necessarily an OP weapon in the game. Yes, there are some really good guns like the Shiva or Gorgon that can kill really fast, But of course, those guns have some downsides to it, like the Shiba. You can't just trigger spam the trigger. You can't just trigger finger your controller or mouse, whatever like you play on, with the Shiba, because it's kind of like a delay between it, unless you put rapid fire to make it less delay. And there's the Gorgon, which shoots automatic, but shoots really slow. So like every gun it can perform. So there's something about every single weapon that performs very well, but there's something about that gun that it just does poorly on, like the Vesper. The Vesper has a very, very, very good fire rate. The two things that I find really bad about it is its ammo magazine. Considering how fast that gun fires, its ammo just like disappears instantly, and its recoil, because not to mention they just nerfed the weapon, so it even has more recoil, and the range also sucks on it too. So the Vesper is like really good at having fast fire rate, but it doesn't have a very good recoil to it. It has a very bad recoil to it. It just kicks up too high. So like that's the thing. I think that's the reason. One reason why everyone goes for Dark Matter Camo is because every weapon seems to be balanced. Every weapon seems to be very balanced in its one way or another, and that might be one reason why people go for Dark Matter Camo. Another reason, of course, it looks awesome. And I don't know, it just adds more variety to the game, and I think that's of course another reason why people are probably still playing Black Ops 3, because what Treyarch has done. So this is Treyarch's first Call of Duty game where they've had 3 years to develop it, and I think they took their time wisely. I'm very impressed with Treyarch. They took their time wisely in making Black Ops 3, not just multiplayer but campaign and zombies. But to be honest with you, I'm just not a huge fan of campaign for Black Ops 3. It's just the story that I'm just not a big fan of. But I mean, they made campaign 4-player, and you can now level up. You have a safe house. They even brought back not bread, but they brought back Dead Ops Arcade. Well, only it's Dead Ops Arcade 2, and zombies is bigger than ever. You can start leveling up and prestiging in zombies now. They took their time wisely. Treyarch has took their time wisely in Black Ops 3 to make this game like addicting. They make it where everyone wants to keep playing it every day. It's kind of like me. I just want to play it every single day. It's amazing, and Dark Matter Camo adds more variety to the game, which is very awesome, because Dark Matter Camo, it's a camo that you can't just earn and you just earn it, right? It just doesn't work that way. To earn it, you have to work your butt off. You have to work your butt off to get Dark Matter Camo. And the bad thing about getting Dark Matter Camo, that's the most frustrating thing, is working on the weapons that you're not used to using. Like, for me personally, I suck at sniping. Right now, I'm trying to get the Locust Sniper Rifle Gold, which I'm pretty close. I need one more Bloodthirsty with it, just one more, and I've guaranteed I've played over 100 matches today in Black Ops 3, and I've only earned one Bloodthirsty so far. I actually have 4 out of 5, but today, anyway, I've only earned one with that Locust Sniper Rifle, and then I have to get like 30 more kills with 6 attachments, and then I get gold for it. But I suck at sniping. Me personally, I suck at sniping, so it's very frustrating trying to use some of those weapons that you're not used to getting. And also the combat knife. Man, I'll be completely honest with you, I'd probably do better with the combat knife with the sniper any time of the day, but and then I have to, there's just weapons out there that are like really hard to earn camos for, and you have to go through that process of being frustrated just so you can get Dark Matter Camo. And that's the thing. When you're frustrated trying to get headshots for pistols, trying to get Bloodthirsties for sniper rifles, trying to get kills with rocket launchers, whatever it may be to get that challenge completed for a certain weapon, in the end, you'll get Dark Matter Camo, and it'll all be worth it. That's the thing. It'll all be worth it, and that's what I'm looking forward to, even though right now I'm in a very frustrating process of getting Diamond Snipers, but in the end, it's going to be worth it, because Dark Matter Camo looks awesome. We can all agree with that. And it's just the greatest variety that I've never seen a Call of Duty community be so into. Like, going back to last year in Advanced Warfare, I mean, it was like, I think the most camos I saw people have on their weapons were DLC camos. It was like the X-ray camo, which actually looked really cool. But of course, everyone back in Advanced Warfare, I think we can all agree that the weapon balancing wasn't very balanced, because in that game, they first introduced supply drops, but they had weapon variants. So there was like hundreds of different variants you can choose from weapons in that game, and there are variants out there that were just ridiculously OP than the standard variants of that gun. Like, for example, the HBR-83. That's actually my favorite assault rifle in the game, and I was so excited when I finally got the elite variant for that gun, called the Insanity, where it actually shoots like very fast. And I can't even talk right now, but because the gun doesn't really shoot that fast, but with the Insanity, it has like +2 fire rate on its stat sheet, And that Insanity, oh man, it's insane. I love the Insanity. Oh, I gotta go back and play that game and use the Insanity again. It's just making me want to do that. But in that game, they didn't really have Dark Matter camo. Well, we know they didn't, but it was just something about like that game that people didn't use a lot of variety of weapons, and that was because of weapon balancing. In that game, weapon balancing wasn't very good. Battle 27 and ASM 1 all the way. That's all people use. I swear to God, if you played Clan Wars in that game, I think it was Clan Wars, that's what everyone used. Battle 27 and ASM 1, and did they ever run a sniper? It's gonna be the Moors. That's what it was. Very disappointed by Sledgehammer, honestly, for the weapon balancing. But I don't think. But I mean, I think what actually did balance out the ASM 1 and Battle 27 is like the HBRA 3. Once you had the good variant for that, you could outbeat the Battle 27 ASM 1. But of course, the most OP variant was like the Obsidian Steed that everyone ran around with, and it was really annoying. It seemed like you just died instantly, no matter what distance you were at from like that hurt people shooting you with that gun. It was crazy. That Advanced Warfare was crazy. Black Ops 3, probably one of, if not the best Call of Duty games ever. Specialists, Dark Matter camo, prestiging in zombies, it's crazy. Black Ops 3, I think Treyarch has done an amazing job. Dark Matter camo, I've never seen a community so focused on that camo. It's crazy, and I think from now on, and for every single Call of Duty game moving on forward, there should be something of that form of Dark Matter camo in it, where once you earn gold camo for every single weapon, you earn a camo that you can apply to all those weapons that looks really cool, and you can apply it to all those weapons. I think every Call of Duty game should have that. I really do. I really do think every Call of Duty game moving forward should have a Dark Matter camo of some sort moving forward, where you earn gold camo for all weapons, and then you earn that camo. So yeah, this is it for the gameplay, you guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and there you go. I lose the gameplay, and I had a very long kill streak, and then the game ended, which sucked. I could have gone nuclear, but yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating for if you guys feel this video deserves, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't already for more Call of Duty content to come. So yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed, and I shall catch you guys later.